Hey, and what's going on YouTube? This is Optic here, and welcome to my 10-year retrospective.
Hello everybody, Dave, I'm Oscar.
Hey, what's going on YouTube, and welcome to this Happy Wheels video.
What's going on YouTube? Superficial here.
Hey, and what's up guys? Superficial here. Hey, and what's up guys? Superficial here.
Hey, and what is going on, guys? This is Optic here, and hey, and what is going on, guys? This is Optic here. Hey, and what's going on, guys? My name is SoloOptic.
Hey, and what's going on, guys? This is Optic here, and welcome back to
My journey on YouTube begins on December 15th of 2014. Starting the YouTube channel with the horrendous name, Superficial. Now, that name literally has no significance to it. In fact, when I made it, I was like 8, and I didn't even know superficial was a word. I kind of just took the word super and combined it with whatever, and then just grabbed the first letter of my name, O, and then came up with that. I mean, it wasn't the coolest name, but I thought I was the coolest freaking 8-year-old around, man. I don't know. I remember my very first experience with YouTube just kind of being where I grabbed my sister's really old Samsung Galaxy tablet, just pointed it at myself, and just hit record and saw what came out. The very first thing was that I literally just began to open a Pokemon lunchbox.
Pikachu, Thunderbolt! I'm just kidding. Oh my god!
Editor Optic here. Don't ask what those sounds were. Rewatching and editing this is really funny because I have not watched this video in well over 10 years. Yeah, please don't ask what that was. I have literally no idea. I was even like messing around with a couple of other friends that I had at the time and just kind of taking anything that I had, like a video or whatever, and then just kind of uploading that as well. Just kind of messing around and doing goofy things all the time.
They see me rolling, they crush into patrol and they're trying to catch me riding dirty.
After doing that kind of shit posting for about 3 years, I ended up finally getting an iPod Touch, which was about the start of 2017. And instead of just pointing the camera at myself, I began to actually start using like recording screen elements to play stuff like Minecraft, Pixel Gun, and Terraria.
Jump over it. What the frick? She's gonna break our shiz. Hell no, that's not how you do it. Ah! Get wrecked.
Alright, let's just spin some lucky chests and see what we'll get. Okay. Stupid red tickets. Oh dear God.
And honestly, those were some of the best times of my life. Like using like the screen recording feature to make videos like that was honestly really entertaining and fun. I remember just like writing scripts on my phone and being like, guys, okay, I'm gonna do this, and having back then the little wired headphones with Apple and using that as my main microphone. And honestly, it wasn't too bad. It was a pretty good microphone. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, I ended up teaching myself the ins and outs of how to jailbreak and use an iPhone to its fullest potential, like an iPod and an iPhone, because I had both. I ended up using like third-party softwares before the screen recording feature was even a thing. So I had to learn my hardest of how to, get screen recordings. And even then, when I would use them and put them in an editing software, it would not work. It'd crash and bug out. And so I just had to start uploading raw footage again. But eventually, when the screen recording feature did come out, it made that obsolete, and I was able to finally record properly and do things the way I wanted to. I ended up learning things like iMovie, KineMaster, and QCut Pro, which are all mobile editing apps. Like, I learned them top to bottom. I did everything on them. I was paying subscriptions just to have a green screen, and it honestly was insane. At the time, it really was insane. So I did that for about a year, from 2017 to 2018, and then eventually I ended up, shifting a little bit in my content, because sort of towards like 2018 was kind of when I was starting to do the screen recording thing and actually editing them properly. And then it led all the way to the summer of 2019, which from this point forward is kind of what is best documented on YouTube. I came back from staying in Colorado throughout the summer, and I started working as an intern, like a teenage videographer intern at this company that ended up giving me a MacBook to work with, and it even had Final Cut on it, which was honestly really insane. I can't believe that they still gave like a 14-year-old kid, you know, a whole MacBook and stuff. To this day, they've never reclaimed it, and I mean, I've not worked there in like 6 years, so yeah, they're not getting it back. But just like with the iPhone and, you know, doing everything on mobile devices, because again, back then I used to edit, upload, record, everything was done on my phone. I learned how to do YouTube completely on my phone, and it was hard. Getting a MacBook was kind of the stepping stone to the next level of what I knew I can do with content, and I knew that that's what I wanted to do full time. But again, I was little, I didn't really understand the mechanics of everything, and I was just trying my hardest. One problem was that the MacBook was admin locked, so it was a little bit harder to bypass those restrictions. And I even had to like record videos on a window that was just so small. Like, if I can, I'm going to give you a representation of what it looked like if you're watching this on a monitor, and the way that the box that I'm in was the size of the screen I had to record. And I was doing stuff like Minecraft Bed Wars, and that was basically all I could do because I couldn't download other games on that damn laptop. So again, I was extremely restricted, and it was just really hard. But I was grinding. I was putting in hours. I was trying to do daily uploads. It was working. It was good. It was fun. And I even made some amazing friends along the way that are also content creators that were there to help me, and still am friends with them to this day. From 2019, once I got my MacBook, I actually ended up immediately trying to use it to get an editing job. And I found this professional Fortnite team who needed an editor. And again, I'd never edited on a computer before, so like the very second ever video I ever edited was on that, and it was for the challenge, and I ended up getting it. So yeah, I skipped a little bit, but before that I had actually rebranded to become SoloOptic, and it didn't last very long. It lasted like a week, because then I ended up getting the job, and I ended up becoming Vanish Optic, which was honestly cool. It sounds like a badass name. But unfortunately, after making like 2 other videos for the team, they kind of just kicked me out and didn't even tell me why. They didn't even give me a warning. All they did was just, after 2 weeks of begging in the Discord what happened, I got a singular DM that was like, hey, so we found a new editor, and yeah, wish you the best. We're gonna move on. You know, much luck to you, my friend. That's literally all they did, just kind of kicked me to the curb. So after that, I ended up just changing my name once again to just SoloOptic, which is what it is today. And honestly, that name is really freaking cool too, and it's just kind of been who I am ever since. Yeah, I've rebranded as a whole, going from some stupid kid name, stupid little 8-year-old, to a now much stupider 20-year-old. Stupid is not even a word, but you know, a much more dumb 20-year-old. But yeah, I still enjoy making content, and so after that, they kind of just kicked me out, and again I started grinding and putting out videos again. Just a lot of Bed Wars. After doing that for about a year or two, my sister ended up helping me get a gaming PC, which is still the one I use to this day. Still super grateful for it. I love this gaming PC. It's allowed me to do so much more. It allowed me to go from, you know, making videos on a window like this to one that was actually big screen that I can do stuff even in like 4K with and stuff. Honestly, it's really awesome. But after putting in so many years of work and barely noticing a climb or a change or a growth, it was already starting to be the beginning of my demotivation arc, which got even worse sometime around 2022-ish. Because throughout most of the time after like the 2020s, I was putting in hours upon hours into editing each video. And seeing me put like 8 to 9 hours into like a 8 to 10 minute video, and just seeing the like smallest increments of results was really hard. It was hard to deal with. I didn't enjoy doing it as much, because I was like, okay, well, I've got this amount of subs and feel like I should be getting a little bit more. I really think the quality of my videos are good. So it was really hard to keep myself motivated. And then, I'm not going to give names, but there were a couple people on YouTube who I had seen who were literally just doing what I did as a kid, just uploading the rawest of content, not putting any effort in, and seeing them just blow up just kind of took me out, and I quit. I ended up announcing to my Discord server that I had called it quits. I quit somewhere around the time of 2022. I don't remember when. But yeah, I had uploaded one more video and that was kind of it. At least for another 2 years. Because towards the end of 2024, I started like I was going to do a little bit of streaming again. And I was like, yeah, this is actually fun. I remember doing this. This is great. And my personality has changed a bit. I'm not as hyper and active as I was when I was younger. So it's a little bit harder to kind of keep that fast-paced motivation and stuff. You know, like that commentary is just not there. But I still think that I'm able to make my videos entertaining in a much more different and a much more edited and emphatic way. So when my friend Xbury hit me up and was like, hey bro, you're starting to stream again, gonna put a video out, join me on this Respawn Recruits challenge and let's do it together. And I was like, you know what, fine. And I immediately sat down on my chair, started recording videos with him, put up some shorts, and you know, the rest is history. I've officially grown into a different kind of content creator. I want to kind of branch out away from Minecraft and do some other things. I genuinely can think and like reflect right now at this moment that what I once was as a little kid, just eager to, you know, make videos and have fun, I've turned into a person who can sit down and say, I'm good at editing. Let me tackle this project and I want to get it done right. So, as I've said hundreds of times before on this channel, thank you all so much for watching.
Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for watching.
I will see you all. See you all. And I'll see you all.
I'll see you all.
See you all later. Remember to power up. Sign off.